More than 4 in 10 French people believe the UK stands to benefit long-term from leaving the EU, even if Britain suffer in the short term, a new survey has shown. The results of the Redfield and Wilton Strategies poll comes ahead of next week's round of post-Brexit trade talks in Brussels. Just 11% of the French voters surveyed said Britain would not gain any long-term benefits from Brexit. A total of 6,000 people across France, Italy, Spain and Germany, 1,500 in each country, participated in the poll between July 17 and 18. One of the questions posed was, the UK will benefit from leaving the EU in the long term even if it suffers in the short term, agree or disagree? 31% of the French agreed while 14% strongly agreed with the statement. 28% said they neither agreed nor disagreed with the statement. Just 3% disagreed and 3% strongly disagreed. 16% said they didn't know in the poll commissioned by Euronews. France has been at the centre of the post-Brexit fishing row between the UK and Brussels. In July, the new French Minister for Europe, Clement Beaune, vowed his country would not be intimidated by threats from the British and would stand up for their fishermen. Fishing remains one of the most contentious issues in trade talks between Michel Barnier and David Frost. Boris Johnson has insisted the UK will become an independent coastal state after the end of the transition period. Many on the EU side want continued access to Britain's waters. The countdown to the end of the Brexit transition period is heating up ahead of next week's round of discussions. Negotiators will gather in Brussels from Monday in the hope of hammering out a deal to bring an end to the deadlock which has blighted talks since March. It comes as the UK is seeking help from French authorities in trying to stem the flow of migrant boats across the English Channel. After talks with French officials, the UK Immigration Minister promised a new, comprehensive action plan to stop the boats. Chris Philp and newly appointed clandestine Channel Threat Commander Dan O'Mahony travelled to Paris on Tuesday to seek stronger enforcement measures as Border Force continued to deal with crossings along the south coast of the UK. It comes as lawyers representing asylum seekers who arrived in the UK by crossing the Channel on small boats launched legal action to halt their deportation, which is due to take place on Wednesday.